Wow, and the divine feminine is in the tiger energy. Hey crew, welcome to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local lightworker. Welcome to a twin flame energy check-in. I like to do these regularly, at least once a week, if not maybe a couple of times a month. I just want to see what the energy of the divine masculine has in relation to the divine feminine, whether they are closer to union, whether they are in separation. I just want to check the pulse, take the temperature of this spiritual relationship. If you find yourself in a higher order spiritual connection, if you feel like you are on a twin flame path, then this reading is specifically meant for you. I hope to give you clarity and inspiration. I hope to help you get in touch with your soul's counterpart. All this being said, thank you for being here. Let's jump straight into the reading. I have here a fluorite heart to represent the energy of the divine feminine, and also a peach selenite heart to represent the energy of the divine masculine. For some reason, they called out to me tonight, and I felt like including them in the reading. Let's begin. Angels, spirits, ancestors, what is the energy of the divine masculine at the moment? The divine masculine appeared dualistic. He is both Karnunos, the god of the land, the god of the earth. I see here a shape-shifting quality attached to him, but he's also at the same time Ul, a very focused hero. He has his eye on the prize, and he's not going to be deterred away from it. Nothing can bring him down. He is a winner. He knows exactly what he wants, and he's going for it. Carnunos also speaks about fatherhood. It speaks about virility. It's almost as if our divine masculine really wants to settle down in a commitment and have children. That is his single-minded desire. He's obsessed with it. He really wants to do this. He wants to leave behind a legacy. He may be feeling the pressure of a biological clock. Maybe he feels that I need to settle down and have a family soon, because if not, I may miss my chance. I want to watch my children grow. I don't want to be old or too old to be able to enjoy them. That's interesting. There's also a lot of green and icy blue. So he's very rational. He's very pragmatic. His energy is very much focused on achieving tangible goals. He's not at all with his head in the clouds. He's not at all fantasizing, or if he is daydreaming, he's only daydreaming about something solid, something stable. Now, the energy of the divine feminine. Okay, so we have here the Black Madonna. We see here the Cosmic Mother, the Void, the Beginning. Okay. This is really powerful because she is in a mothering role and he is in a fathering role. What is going on here? This looks really good in terms of fertility and in terms of settling down in order to have a family. It may be that because I'm filming this reading around the holiday season, thoughts of family, belonging, and having something of your own are very present in both the minds of the divine feminines as well as the divine masculines. I definitely feel that the divine feminine wants to become a mother. She wants to take care of people, of things. If this is not actually becoming a mother to an actual child, this is about taking care, nurturing everything that she has in her life, being a good carer, being a substitute mother figure for other people in her life at work or for her pets. She wants to give birth to a new creation, a new project. She's very set on beginning again with a lot of vitality and vigor. So beautiful energies, very stable, very warm, very sensual, very serious energies as well. What would the divine masculine say to the divine feminine? So let's allow him to speak first. Okay, what would the divine feminine say to the divine masculine? So the divine masculine would say the following things. Gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Okay. Inseparable. Our love is always there, despite the distance. And reunion. We will always come back to each other. Okay, so the divine masculine still is heavily thinking of the divine feminine, no matter what has come between them, even though that he has these fears of how he's being socially perceived by other people. He's like, his heart is set on her. He has the single-minded focus that we mentioned at the beginning, that he will be with her. This is it. They are coming back together. It's going to happen. He's not holding back on that belief. He actually found a lot of strength in the act of letting the divine feminine go, because he's very sure that she'll return to him no matter what. And the divine feminine, we see here that reciprocity is on her mind. I want to have an equal give and take. Beautiful. Habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Mend. I want to fix our connection. Oh, gorgeous. So the divine feminine is in a very forgiving energy. In spite of the fact that she's still worried that it's going to be very difficult to change anything about the divine masculine that she doesn't agree with, I feel that she finds it in her heart to accept him. As long as he shows up for her as much as she does for him, as long as he talks to her as much as she talks to him, she wants this equal give and take, and she's willing to forgive the divine masculine and also kind of accept his toxic habits, accept the fact that he's perfectible, accept that, yeah, he's struggling with certain things like she does. She's also perfectible. She knows this. And in light of this self-awareness, she's willing to mend and heal this connection. Beautiful energies. You see reunion, mend. It's gorgeous. Reciprocity and feeling inseparable. Now let's see, what is the governing astrological energy at the moment? Oh, wow, a lot. Capricorn. So both the divine masculine and the divine feminine are under the pressure of time, of work, of making money. They are caught in the hustle of everyday life. They feel limited. They feel a little bit trapped. It's like, I want to prioritize love, but I have to prioritize money at the moment. I have to really put a lot of effort in my work. I have to become professionally the best at what I do. There's no time for love or play or fun or chit-chat. I have responsibilities I need to live up to. Slow and steady as well. They know that this connection can happen if they put effort into it. Whoa, but look at all this passion, Leo and Sagittarius. They both know that they are each other's dream come true. They both feel so warm inside their hearts when they think of each other. This is something that they've wanted for such a long time. They're burning inside when they're thinking about one another. The king and queen. You are the queen of my heart. You are the king of my heart. Beautiful energy. So a lot of passion in spite of the limitations, in spite of the time spent apart, in spite of the difficulty of making this into something solid and material. They still have the hots for each other to an intense degree. And Sagittarius is also a promise that they will be able to break through limitations. They will claim freedom from whatever is shackling them at the moment, and they will be able to love one another. Leo is heart energy. So I think that by Leo season next year, by Sagittarius season at least next year, they will be able to be together with each other in some form. What is the archetype? The animal spirit archetype that the masculine is embodying at the moment. And the feminine and masculine. Let's see. The masculine is the hardworking beaver. He's loyal. He's not budging. He's not moving. He knows he wants the divine feminine and he's not going to take second best. Yeah? So the beaver is loyal, hardworking, but it can also be overworked and stressed out. I see a very strong energy of no matter how much darkness is around me, I will get to breathe daylight. I will be the light. I will overcome depression. I will overcome setbacks. I'm going to put a lot of hard work into everything. And if I set my mind on something, I will achieve it. Very earthy energy, very pragmatic, very caring. Wow. And the divine feminine is in the tiger energy. This is beautiful because she brings the heart, the passion, the warmth. She brings the excitement. It's almost like the divine feminine is the one hunting the divine masculine at the moment, while he is very kind of like anxiously working towards gathering resources, preparing their home, and she's the one out there hunting for food. She is very much in touch with her intuition. She's turning into this really powerful spiritual leader. She's affecting the life of other people in such beautiful, transformative ways. And she knows that she wants the divine masculine. She's not going to budge. She will knock down the competition to the ground. This is beautiful energy. I'm so happy to see a really positive reading. What will be the outcome between the two of them in the near future? Let's say a month from now. What outcome are they going towards? Knowing, take the first step. Oh, this is beautiful. So it seems like they both know it in their hearts that they are meant to be together. If they were doubting, now it's all very clear. The divine masculine knows who his divine feminine is and knows that he's madly in love with her. He's just very busily preparing the details of their life together. And she knows that he is there for her. She knows that he is the father of her future children. She knows that he is her protector. And she's making space in her heart, in her womb, in her energy for him. So a sense of deep knowing. I see you. I acknowledge you. I feel you. And I talk to you. I communicate with you. This is what's coming up next. So what does the divine masculine think about the divine feminine? Let's see. What does the divine masculine think about the divine feminine? And what does the divine feminine think about the divine masculine? Oh, so the divine masculine thinks that his feminine is the most spiritual person he has ever met. He also believes that she's incredibly generous. He sees how giving she is, how much she cares, how much she wants to sustain life, how much she helps everything and everyone grow. And he just wants to follow her like a puppy. He wants to follow her wisdom. And the divine feminine sees how wealthy and prosperous the divine masculine is, how filled with resources and ideas and creative projects he is. She sees and acknowledges his hard work, and she wants to support him, create this prosperity. She also feels that he's going through a glow up, that he's very good looking, he's very handsome, he's very attractive to her in this period. Like she has these moments when she just stops and says, I know you're inwardly beautiful because I love your soul, but my gosh, you are eye candy. So there is an acknowledgement of the divine feminine, of the beauty and physical perfection in her eyes of the divine masculine. Now, what remains to heal in this connection? What remains to heal in this connection? Okay, so there are a couple of aspects, and I also want to see what shadow aspects are still playing out between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? The journey to the darkness, Persephone, number 16. So as you know, Hades, the god of the underworld, kidnapped Persephone and forced her to become his wife. Although certain tales say that she willingly went with him, but most of the time this is the myth of the abduction of something pure by something dark. So I think that there are still fears of violence between the two of them. The divine feminine does not want to risk herself to be abducted, kidnapped, or treated improperly in an abusive way by the divine masculine. And the divine masculine still has to acknowledge some of his toxic behavior, some of his darkness. He still needs to face up to it. He can no longer have the luxury of thinking that he is the good guy in the situation all the time, because society is telling him otherwise. So he's doing some deep analysis and introspection, trying to transform his own darkness to light. And she, on the other hand, needs to let go of the fear of not trusting the divine masculine, because this is only creating separation and burnt bridges between the two of them, and it's not helping either sides. So a window of opportunity is opened that they may both deal with their shadow aspects. And what remains to heal is the understanding that even if one of them feels lost, they are never alone. The other one is always by the other one's side. I also see here that they both need to understand and have the confidence to believe that they are indeed on the right path. The detours, the limits, the blocks have not taken them astride on a darker path. No, they are actually walking on their bright spiritual future. They are developing together. And we have here, be like your spirit guide. Both the divine masculine and the divine feminine are encouraged in this period to look at spiritual role models, to look at the beauty of the souls of people that have done amazing things in life. Stop looking at superficially the bodies of people. Stop comparing yourself only physically to the beauty and wealth of other people. Look at people who have rescued other people, who have done heroic deeds. Look at people who have had strength of character, determination, and courage beyond all measure. These should be the role models. Also the ancestors, angels, archangels, all sorts of spiritual leaders that have truly made a difference in the world. These should be the guides, the moral guides of both the divine masculine and the divine feminine in this period, in which I feel that both of them could need a little pick-me-up from the divine. They may need to feel a pat on the back from their spirit team, from their angels, that, hey, we're still here and we're still working towards bringing you guys together. Love is possible. Don't forget that. So this has been the Twin Flame check-in. I feel like the energies are so powerful. I hope that a lot of you will have unions around the holiday season. I'll be back with another check-in soon. Thank you so much for listening. And if you want to get in touch with me with a more specific Twin Flame reading, I do offer personal readings. The second link in the description box takes you to my website, where you can see a range of affordable options. But if this is where I leave you, then thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. May you be happy. May you be free. See you next time. Bye-bye.